The ICC and its member boards are responsible for all formats of international and domestic cricket played right around the world. Maintaining integrity of the sport is the responsibility of us all. Most people involved in the sport have passion and integrity at the heart of what they do. The game we love is under threat from individuals looking to corrupt and exploit it. Over the next few minutes, you'll see some real-life cases which will help alert you to potential risks, allowing you to recognise, reject and report any corrupt approaches.
Welcome to this video about protecting cricket from corruption. My name is Alex Marshall and I head the Integrity Unit at the International Cricket Council, which includes anti-corruption. Our job is to protect the game from corruptors. They are looking for ways to make money, and they usually make their money from the illegal and unregulated betting markets. They'll try and fix matches or parts of matches. Whatever your role is in the game, they might be interested in you. Whether you're a player, an analyst, maybe an agent for players, maybe you work in an administrative role. The corruptors just need a route in. They need to find someone who knows the players who might then agree to do the corrupt act. We've had some really good success recently in catching some of these corruptors and keeping them away from the game. We thank everyone in cricket who's been so good at reporting quickly to us things that seem suspicious. Examples of this would be a strange meeting in a place you wouldn't normally expect to meet to have a discussion about a contract or a sponsorship. Someone makes you an offer that seems too good to be true. Someone you've never heard of wants to speak to you, but they don't want your agent to be present. Whatever the circumstances, be alert that the corruptors might be trying to find a route in. The threat is out there. There are corruptors who are trying to get into the game at all levels: men's cricket, women's cricket, under-19 cricket, big tournaments, small tournaments. Working together, we can keep the game safe, we can keep the corruptors away, recognise, reject, and then report to us. We'll work with you and all of us will protect the game. Thank you very much.
As you may know, approaches to fix matches could come from inside cricket. The ICC Anti-Corruption Unit has recently seen a number of cases involving corrupt approaches being made from people close to the team. Recently, former South African international cricketer turned cricket commentator Gulam Bodhi was sentenced to 5 years in prison for his role in attempting to corrupt a domestic T20 tournament in South Africa. The offences came to light after Bodhi made a corrupt approach to 2 players who then reported it to the Anti-Corruption Unit. Although these players rejected Bodhi's proposal, Bodhi was unaware that they had reported and continued in his attempts to corrupt other players. He successfully recruited 6 players who met the fixers together with Bodhi. The plan was to fix some matches in the tournament. Bodhi received a 20-year ban from cricket. 6 players involved accepted sanctions for various offences ranging from 2 to 12-year bans from cricket. Although there was no evidence of the planned fixes being successful, the corruption scandal had an impact not only on the players and teams, but the game as a whole. South African police also started an investigation and charged Bodhi with match-fixing offences. When asked early into the investigation by a journalist why he had done it, Bodhi replied, "Cash in hand, brother, cash in hand." Becoming involved in corruption not only has the potential to affect your career, family and friends, but also your own mental health. Corruptors may contact you on social media via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or even directly on WhatsApp to offer sponsorship deals or entry into franchise leagues. They take advantage of the fact that players are keen to gain experience playing abroad in new leagues with exposure on television and opportunities to earn money. In a recent example, an associate member answered a call from an unknown number. The caller asked him if he was interested in playing in an upcoming franchise league and that he would get him into a team immediately as long as the player agreed to do what the team owner said and play as instructed. When the player queried this, the caller said he had to follow the script and play to order. The player immediately rejected the offer and reported it to the Anti-Corruption Unit. The Anti-Corruption Unit linked the number to a known fixer who had made similar offers to other players that month. It is not uncommon for fixers to use mobile numbers for different countries, from Europe to the Americas through to Asia. A frequent tactic used to trap you is to get all expenses paid trips to somewhere like Dubai to discuss the offer. It is important you ensure any offers for sponsorship or to play in leagues are done through the appropriate channels. Use an agent and clear with your member board that any league is officially authorised and that you obtain a No Objection Certificate, or NOC, from your Cricket Federation. Some of you will be familiar with the concept of corruptors grooming players. So what are the warning signs of a person who has the potential to groom a player or to fix a match? Groomers will often appear respectable and may be wealthy. They may try to befriend you at social events, bars, casinos, or even through mutual connections. The initial approach may not happen straight away, with the groomer's first attempt being to build a level of trust and familiarity before making a corrupt approach. A recent investigation involved suspects who found opportunities to get close to cricketers through franchise cricket. An international player met the suspect at an after-match party, and this led to a dinner invitation at a local villa the following evening. While at the villa, the player was given a brand new iPhone and was offered a driver and a free shopping trip. Very shortly afterwards, the player started receiving WhatsApp messages asking for inside information about team selection. The player recognised that the intentions of the people he had met weren't innocent. He rejected their requests and reported it. At about this time, the player received further messages from one of the suspects offering to make money together in a T20 league. The suspect's activity was disrupted by investigators. This investigation demonstrates the lengths corruptors will go to, and once again proves that there is no such thing as a free lunch. The ICC identified the suspects and found they had links to other fixing plots. One of the suspects had bought into a T20 franchise league, and their activities were disrupted by the anti-corruption unit. There's a hotline number for reporting. The ICC Integrity app also gives you the ability to report any corrupt approaches or suspicions immediately to the anti-corruption unit. Just recognise, reject and report.